Welcome to the ice. We finally are doing it. Hopefully that's a pike. We just don't know what we're gonna be, what the first recipe is gonna be. Any thoughts, Mike?
Not sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a game time decision. We got something? Hopefully it's not a largemouth. No! Dang it. It's not what we're going for. You got one? Okay, largemouth. Come on, be a gator. Oh my gosh, we gotta move. Buckets everywhere. That's not what we want. What? When you were setting it up? Here's a minnow, Dean. Were you just standing up or?
I was fiddling around with the flag trying to figure out how to work this thing because I always forget. What do we got?
Pike. No. Oh, no.
That's a pike.
Oh, yeah, that's a perfect one. Nice. Heck yeah. That's a good eater.
Perfect.
Little predator control.
Absolutely. I do not feel bad taking some of these smaller animals out. It'll only make them bigger down the road.
We got another flag too.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Oh, what was it?
Is it a pike?
Pike. Looks like a feisty one.
Yeah, that's pretty better than the other ones.
Oh yeah. All right. Come on, be Mr. Pike. Just lost him out of this hole. All right, another perfect eater pike. There you go. That's gotta be Mr. Gator. She's running. Okay. Dogging. You got that? I hope so. Running like one.
Yeah. These crappies in northwestern Wisconsin produce pike.
Why is this freaking drake doesn't just work? It's all the way loose.
Back reel it, dude.
Oh yeah. It's maybe one of you what you just got. Hopefully.
Robbie's back reeling.
Oh, there we go. That's what we want to see.
Look at that.
That is awesome. That is a wrap. Got some nice pike to fillet here. Not sure if we're gonna show that part. If you want to show that part, that's awesome. We got some good pike, hopefully some good underwater footage. We'll see when I get on the computer, but that is a wrap, and off to the kitchen. We have made it off the lake, and we have made it to the kitchen. Finally gonna do our first recipe for pike, and it's gonna be pike blackened tacos. We got Dean here, our main cook, Filet Man Mike.
Sous Chef Mike.
Yep.
Filet Man Mike.
And me, I'm a horrible cook, so I'm gonna kind of leave it in these guys' reins here, because whatever I'm cooking is usually not great. So I'm gonna hop in here and get this recipe all rolling.
All right, so we have some pike here. Granted, we're gonna use some of our pike that we caught earlier in the year, just to make sure that we're cycling through it. We don't have a whole lot, but we're gonna cycle through what we got. So we have this freezer bag. This is all thawed out, ready to go. And first thing that you want to do, obviously open up the bag. But this is very crucial. I find this crucial for any of the fish that I keep around here, is to properly dry these fillets out. Now when you're freezer packing these, it does take a lot of that moisture out. I try to remove as much out beforehand as I can. And then after you thaw it out, you'll find that there's a little bit more moisture that the vacuum pack has squeezed out of the fish. So we'll lay all these out and really press into it really, really good. You can see there's a lot of moisture coming out. This will ensure that your fish is going to be nice and firm. Pike is already a firm fish, but you know, when we're cooking these things, I like them to be as firm as possible. Otherwise, we'd be eating crappies. Minimalizing the waste here by just using up every little bit of that paper towel, squish it out, and then I'll let these guys just kind of sit here. It's cold enough to where these fillets can sit out for a few minutes without any bacteria growing on them too quickly. So while we let these rest here, we're gonna go over and we're gonna start on our sauce for the coleslaw.
All right, we're gonna make our sauce now for our pike tacos. We're gonna do a little chipotle coleslaw here. We got some honey in the bowl. Got some chipotle salsa here. Put some of that in. I'm not a person that really likes to measure anything.
Nice.
Rinse my spoon.
Yep. Unless you want 75 spoons.
What?
Unless you want 75.
I want 75 spoons.
It's my job.
Don't you want 75 spoons?
Still shooting?
Yep.
Next, we'll put some sour cream in here.
What does the sour cream do in that, Dean?
It's gonna take away a little of the heat from the peppers we've got in here.
Nice.
A little lemon juice. A little vinegar. We have white wine. It's what Robbie has on hand.
Never used that before in my life, but here you go.
A little salt. Pepper. Garlic powder. We'll whisk that together.
Ooh,
Decent.
yeah, that's nice. All it's missing is some nice shredded cabbage, I think.
All right, we got our sauce all mixed. We'll add our cabbage, some carrots in there, and then we'll mix. Now we'll let that sit. We start dealing with this pike. Flavors come together.
Take a spoonful of it for the camera, Dean. Try it. No, try it.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, let's keep it rolling.
You know, it's really good. I think it would have been better if I fed it to myself. Or a young lady, but that's right on, buddy. That's good.
Yes.
All right, now it's good.
Yes.
I'll feed 'em.
All right, so to make cleanup a little bit easier, I'm just going to use aluminum foil. I'm going to transfer these fillets on over. You can see that it's not picking up as much water. I put another piece of paper towel underneath them, so these things are fairly dry and ready to be seasoned. So I'll lay these out. And then we have our blackened seasoning. Dean came up with this. It's going to be good. It always is. We're going to generously season. Generously season?
Perfect. Perfect verbiage.
Yeah. These fillets here. I'm going to just kind of move that around, get into the meat, make sure it's all over. Use some of that other stuff that's down here. And roll that around so we don't waste that much. And hit the high spots where I missed. Do a nice little flipperoo. And again, we'll just kind of make sure that most of the fish is covered in this. You don't need to go too heavy on here. This is a nice seasoning. You can overpower it. We still want to get that fish taste to it. It's still a mild fish. This is why we love eating these northern, because of their texture and how mild they are. They're very good eating fish. And we're done with that step.
Robbie's signature black seasoning here. We have smoked paprika, regular paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, little cumin, salt and pepper, oregano. All right, now that our pan is smoking, we're just gonna throw our fish in there. All right, it's been a couple minutes. You can see the edges are starting to curl a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and flip them.
Wow, you got a nice crust on there, Dean. All right, so now as we wait for the fish to finish up here, which isn't gonna be too long, we have a pan that's kind of heated up here. We're gonna stick on our corn tortillas. Don't need any butter or anything. We're just trying to warm them up here so they're a little bit more manageable.
Fish has been cooking for about a little over 5 minutes now. We get color on both sides, and I think we're good to go.
What's nice about doing something like this is that we're really focusing on expanding this pike. So when you make like pike sandwiches, pike tacos, things of that nature, you can really spread out very little fish to feed a whole lot of people. Don't get me wrong, it's good to have a nice fish fry every once in a while, but always make sure that you're not just picking out on fish. Okay, I know this happens.
Have some sides. Yeah.
Have some sides, spread it out a little bit. So you can have a wonderful meal with very little fish and feed a lot of people. So we have our tacos here all ready to go.
Perfect. Let's get some coleslaw.
Let's dress them up.
There we go. I didn't do much of this. Thank you guys for making me, all of us, some blackened pike tacos. Here's some taste tests. Mike, you want to take one?
Oof.
This is like the Johnsonville brats on Gillespie.
This
might be
right
too
here.
hot. Hopefully it's cooled down a bit. Here you go, Dean.
Something so simple, so unbelievably simple, tastes so good.
Goodness gracious. Yep, that's right on.
And you can add other things like tomatoes, salsa, avocado, guacamole, whatever.
Sorry.
Your hot sauce.
Anything. Yeah.
But keeping it simple stupid sometimes is really good.
Well, that's the first rodeo. We're gonna go snack down on these blackened pike tacos. I hope you guys liked this, enjoyed it. I know we are, so please comment below if you've ever tried pike tacos like this. I know we've done tacos in the past where we just use shore lunch or some kind of batter, but this blackened way, that spice, just perfect. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank these two. Detonator Dean, thanks for cooking. Mike, thanks for catching and cooking. Till next time, see you on the next video.